We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Miss with that jab. Good counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice exchange here from both men. That jab misses. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones. Here we go. It's round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The charts action from both of these fighters. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice slip to avoid the jab. through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfect counter lands. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They both want the knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. Each other's punching power. And he misses with that jab. Just avoids a low uppercut. So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That big hook doesn't land. One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. He missed with that jab. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy. There's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two were made for each other. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with the hook. judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones. There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How much confidence do you build when your opponent's hitting you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Can't find a home with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones. There's the bell to start round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Misses with the straight left. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones. Here we go. It's round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses of comeback.
Punch, counter punch. just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So much firepower here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. This is like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intention. Every time, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy. There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hold him out of steam.
Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Here you continue.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next? 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. The 3 judges agree, and we've got unanimous decision.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell him man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with the squeezer.
Welcome to what many consider to be the new home for boxing. We are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at Kingdom Arena. It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I... Terrence. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That left hook missed. Punch, counter punch. He misses with that jab. The hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to trade shots. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Perfect counter lands. Jab not finding its target. Just missed with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Here we go. It's round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
To fight a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with...
And Manny goes down! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they do it.
Is going to be the first to get rocked. Well done with that counter shot. There's a counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. You've got to be feeling confident now after after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right, just misses. Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. They block the jab. Misses with that straight left. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I see.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And just got countered. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Misses with the straight left. That counter shot lands. Punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Good one. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Perfect counter shots. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right, just misses. this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hook them to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard night tonight for the judges.
These two fighters are made for one another. And counter punching. And he scores with the counter. Jab not going to score. Good counter punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you're going to get some before you get in close.
Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shit.
And down goes Pacquiao. Look great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurt.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet. Round 7, here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
But it doesn't connect. Beautiful counter shot. Down goes Crawford. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next? next?
Hard, he's off. I'll be surprised if he makes the maxi corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. When he's fighting, like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Misses with the jab. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Not many people would have predicted.